Alright, everything looks stable, so welcome once again to what will probably be the final session of Little Witch No Beta. I am your host and person playing the game, Vincent.
I am the Krampus.
And we're done with introductions, so let's keep running through this the Spirit Realm.
Alright.
Let's see.
The Spirit Realm looks suspiciously like just more of the same texture pack.
Well, you do what you have with the budget you have.
When all you have is a castle pack, all your levels start looking like castles.
There. Okay, good. You're just melee. Ah! Tremors. There we go. Shield means nothing when I can make you explode.
Yeah, the Apocalypse Knight staff.
Yep.
I know we've beaten a dead horse at this point, but nobody good names their people the Apocalypse Knights.
I mean, true, but...
I have to do it quick enough. Did you just do it to the side and shoot all three? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't think I aimed that right.
Little Witch Geometry.
There we go. Okay. Let's actually take a moment to line this shot up. I hope that actually... No, it didn't work. I think I reached the third one is the issue. There we go.
There we go. I spawned ones to snipers. How nice.
Yeah, you guys are still around. Got it. Forget this weapon's more powerful than I give it credit. There we go. Two can play this sniping game. That's about everything I can do from this very handy spot of mana regeneration.
Wait for you to walk around the wrong corner and just get blasted.
Thankfully the snipers now actually have lines, so I can see where they're shooting from. Slash,
Yeah.
that I'm being shot at. Archer, on the other hand. You come down.
I know I'm usually saying the opposite about this and like weapons like this, but it could stand to have a little bit less pinpoint accuracy. Make that beam just a little bit wider.
God damn it. Without the fact that you can do that. There we go.
There we go.
Less annoyance once I get up there. No, she's not dead. No, that's not gonna work. Are you going to stop running around like an idiot?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I think she's trying to get a beat on you from behind? Yep, there you go. Okay, now she's dead.
Yep. Just gotta run back to the convenient mana crystal. Okay. Where are you? There we go.
There we go.
Yep. Yeah, it's just a sword one.
Baba is you, lava is hot. Baba is you, lava is hot.
Alright, where'd she go?
She fell down. She's
Yeah.
directly underneath you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually come with a little bit of health.
Nice. Not a huge amount, but
Yeah, it's still something.
better than nothing. Oh, the crystals have health in them.
Oh yeah, all these crystals have health in them.
Didn't notice before.
That's because it was easy for things to basically burst me down, because it's easy for things to burst me down in this area. Even if I put a decent amount into health, it wouldn't really change much. Alright. Oh, fine. Behold, stairs.
Stairs. Well, a series of loose platforms that together approximate stairs.
More importantly, it means that if I die, I don't have to come back this way. I don't remember which way I'm actually supposed to go from here. Yeah, 'cause that's the starting, thing.
And over here.
Oh.
There we go. Uh-oh.
Oh, sure, earthquake.
Earthquake followed by Hyper Beam.
Fire is superior.
As it usually is.
Ah, that's right. By the way, I think for the rest of the... Yep. By the way, I think for the rest of the game, we actually are in whatever costume we put her in for all the cutscenes.
Nice. I was gonna say, the dramatic swishing of her wand was undone by the bear costume, just a little bit. Said, she does not seem to be remotely difficult.
She is if you let her attack.
Ah.
Oh, come on. Also, there's this bucket of hit points thing.
True. I mean, it's like the, what, second to final boss?
Oh, it's just a mini-boss. But yeah. It's the second to last area, so... Ah! No, I don't have enough for that. Okay. Now, thankfully, as a mini-boss, it just stays dead.
Yeah.
No, I don't drop. Okay.
Stays dead.
This is another one.
Oh, it's another one. Okay.
There it is.
So we've gone from a Dark Souls boss to a Sonic the Hedgehog boss.
I'd love to be able to see what I was doing, game. Could you get the rubble out of my way?
That is a legitimate question if it can get the rubble out of your way.
There's actually an achievement for doing that the first time.
Oh. Okay.
Also, we did a legitimate amount of distance, so we actually have a decent amount of experience.
Yeah. Now, I will say, I'm not the kind of person who usually platinums a game, so the fact that there's an achievement like that doesn't bother me that much. I could see if you were the kind of person who was trying to get all the achievements in this game, that achievement would piss you off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because it is a boss way far into the game. It's a boss you can only fight once to get the achievement. So if you fuck that up, you immediately have to, like, either create a new save file or do what I probably would do in that situation and go and manually copy the save file to a different location so you can restore a backup. Checking on something?
Using the bathroom, actually.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. If you had said something about it, I did not hear it.
You were in the middle of talking, so I was just letting you continue.
Excellent.
It's the advantage of being in the master bedroom, having your toilet basically, like, 6 feet from you at all times.
I know how that goes.
The timing on that dodge is stupid.
Oh, they're gonna make the run back shitty on this one.
It's not as shitty as it seems. Partially because,
And partially because you have the regeneration crystals right there, but...
yeah. I think the most annoying thing is this part, but...
Destroy!
Certainly enough. No, she still has health. Barely any, but still health. Alright. So grab whatever amount I can from that. Ah! No, game, I don't want to be on the wrong side for it, thanks. That's what it was. There we go.
And lightning, and more things explode for no reason. And rubble. So much rubble.
Yeah, if you really want to get that done, especially if you've done it before, basically just over-leveling yourself before getting here, which is not terribly hard, would help a lot. Also,
yeah.
You can do it on standard difficulty instead of advanced difficulty, which will also make it way easier.
That is true, yes. You could just do standard difficulty run. I'm, in general, just not a fan of... Well, okay. I can appreciate the allure of having very hard achievements, but I'm not a fan of those achievements, like, being locked out if you don't get them the first time.
Yeah, I can feel that. I believe this is literally just looping back around to the beginning of this thing. Yes. Yeah, this thing is actually a giant circle. You basically could just keep running.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the loop, and this is the statue. And again, it doesn't respawn like the last one.
Now, granted, we are talking about the Soulsian genre, a genre in which a person was recently lauded for finishing 6 Souls games back-to-back without taking damage. Or was it 7? I forget. I think it's 7.
I don't know,
So,
but that wouldn't surprise me.
A more than 5 number of Dark Souls games without ever taking damage. Played back-to-back-to-back. And if he took damage in, like, Dark Souls 3, he has to go all the way back to Dark Souls 1 and start over. So, this community is no stranger to self-imposed, just for fun, shattering cinder blocks over my knees achievement.
Yeah, in fairness, it's kind of like what the game style partially encourages, because it's a very, very strong variable of setting your own difficulty in the first place. Like, there's a great deal of elements in pretty much every Souls game that you don't necessarily have to engage in, and it makes it very easy to make challenge runs out of that, and or you're just not going to, so in a way you'll... Or sometimes you just won't out of, like, an incuriosity, or just you haven't gotten around to it, so in weird ways you kind of make your own challenge runs. Elden Ring is particularly notorious for that, where people are unintentionally making their own challenge runs by, like, not engaging with the item systems, or Ashes of War, etc. Even though there's literally no restrictions for that, really. Okay, back to the castle. You can, in theory, get here without teleports. That's why there's a backtracking area. Because if you didn't do the optional dungeon, you can't actually teleport between statues. Alright.
Now I'm just looking up difficult achievements. And man, there are some ball-busting achievements that were put into games. Not necessarily Souls games. Just games in general.
Yeah.
Continuing the spirit of the Souls game of, I feel like punishing myself today. In the hopes that, like a blacksmith hammering iron, I will become stronger from the experience and not break under pressure. One of those difficult achievements is in Rock Band.
Why am I not surprised?
So Rock Band 2 had the endless set list, which was literally just playing every song in the game, one after another, with no breaks. To get the highest achievement for that, you had to complete the 84-song list without failing, without pausing. That is a 6-hour commitment.
Yeah. Could you do it on the lowest difficulty, at least?
You can play it on medium at minimum.
Okay. So they did think about it.
Yes. Finishing that challenge earns you the PS3 trophy Bladder of Steel. The one cheat that you get is that during AC/DC's Let There Be Rock, there is a section where there is no guitar, so you can take like a 20-second bathroom break.
Ah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got level 4 on that. That's right. Has a gravity effect now. So we're now into the section of the game that I played on Monday, so I actually have a much better memory of this part.
Ah, okay.
Hypothetically, it should go smoother. As I get knocked off the ledge. Absorption level 4. Okay, apparently you weren't dead. Well, on the bright side, there's a lot we get to cut out. This way. Yes.
Remember the Zombieland rule. Always double tap.
Yep. There was another one. Where the hell are you? Oh, no, I did kill that thing. Never mind. No fall damage. That's right, I wasn't here. there from here somehow. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ow. I'm blind.
Point is, you got there in the end.
Throws you ground.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, let's clear everything along the way first. There you are. Ah.
Lava is you, floor is lava.
Yeah, good enough. Okay. So, to explain this puzzle, I can't get through that with enough damage to break it unless I take that shield down. Which is what that switch does.
Ah, so you have to hit the switch, and then run up there quick enough to...
Exactly. But the trick is, if you try and do that normally, with your normal movement, you're not going to make it.
Ah.
So the actual trick to this is that thing I didn't explain. So the buff for having this maxed out is you move faster, or rather time moves slower.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Lightning reflexes.
Yep. That and you do a little bit of extra lightning damage with your melee. It's not as significant as the fire one, but considering everything is moving slower as well.
Yeah, lets you get more hits in.
Yeah. Fire is just still generally a better melee buff, but it's still kind of nice anyways. Let's see, that is the central platform, which is somewhere from here. There it is. Okay. Another treasure chest.
Crystals.
Yeah.
And since these crystals respawn, you basically can heal back up to full super easy in here.
Yeah. Well, they respawn every time you die, but...
Well, yeah, every time you die. Like, die / like, use the statue.
Yeah. You may have to reload the area, but that's... There was a second one. These things don't give up. Oh, well, we'll figure it out later. Pretty sure I just saved myself like 3 seconds or something. Or I jump back to the beginning. I jump back to the beginning. Okay.
Rude. Okay, she exploded.
Yeah. Oh, nothing here can take more than a hit from lightning. These things are very much like glass cannon / shotgun / AoE explosion. I remember this is just, yeah. Loop around to the beginning, effectively. / you're really bad at jumping and fell down that area.
You know, like
yeah.
you do.
So yeah, one of the major things I do like about this game is its movement tech is just really solid.
Yeah. Like, I know we harp a lot on the extraneous stuff, like the sameness of the graphics and stuff like that, but the team did do the core combat of this game extremely well, and they played to their strengths. They basically minimized everything that wasn't the core combat, so there was very little that got in the way of it. And that can absolutely work in your favor. Choices. Da-do, ron, da-do, ron. Okay.
Okay, that annoyance is dealt with, just in case. And by that I mean we're living better. So... No. Remember, I think this is the... Yep. Certainly nothing up here.
It's a breakable wall for no reason.
Yep. That's sort of just we saw at the beginning.
Yay.
Yeah, basically. Someday I might remember it exists. That's where we came from, so... Alright. Bloodstained key. You invade... Ah, that will come to play later. Let's see. The Order of the Church. Behold our weaponry.
Sword, I believe, is the new one.
Yeah. Yep. They hunted heretics. So... This Night Kingdom is a dreamland for humanity. Many would give all they could to the realm. Night Kingdom was accused of secretly hiding BC and heretics. Those who... Yeah. He decided to unite, bring the sinful nation, those who... The Night King with such... This is Icarus. I don't... Yeah, that doesn't even do anything there. I'm trying to go over the things that are actually important for what we're about to do.
Ah.
And this one.
Important from a lore standpoint, or important from we needed to collect certain things to unlock a goodie?
Apart from a lore standpoint. The heroes who serve the church are replaced by soul dolls to give the heroes a new purpose. The church build kingdoms on lands conquered by the church. Oh yes, we have absorbs level 4. Okay. Yeah, something like that. This is the fight where Arcane actually really shines. But yes, what I was kind of going over there is there was a Night Kingdom. The Night King was considered a heretic, for reasons or another, some pretense. Mostly it just gives backstory to this boss. Granted, we've met her already.
Ah.
That's true of basically this next boss as well, but in a very different way.
あなたが私を玉座に連れてきてくれたクラフトソウルか。いや、違う。あなたは私の体に侵入してきたクラフトソウルだな。
私は私になりたいのです。それには体が必要なのです。教えてください。君は存在しますか？
Yes?
もちろん。今こうしてあなたと話していることが私という存在の証明にはならないか？
Very elaborate, I think, therefore I am.
いえ、それだけでは足りません。
I don't know, it only is for most people.
また、必要とされることこそが私にとっての存在意義なのです。
他人に認められる必要はない。ここまで旅をして私を導いたクラフトソウルは生の意義を見つけた。ただ楽しいことに笑い、自分の思うがままに行動することが存在理由だ。
それでは満足できません。理想の自分となるまで私の前に広がるのは果てしない虚しさだけ。ですので、
Emptiness in the half of a dress I'm wearing.
しかし、すぐに分かったのです。
Listen, this cape took a lot of material.
玉座の他に足りない。
I could have either had a functional wardrobe or a bitchin' cape. And let me tell you, this is a bitchin' cape.
それは君です。
And she has a drill. Lovely.
私たちは同じなのだな。私もずっと待ってたよ。この体を取り戻す日を。
君さえ消し去ればその体、私のものとなりましょう。
器に封じられし力。
Knock it off.
Now, does that mean that she's the crafted soul that belongs to the Night King, or that she is in fact the Night King?
I think she's the crafted soul of the Night King.
That's very helpful, thank you.
Was the Night King before she became the crafted soul?
Someone used the King's soul to
Make a crafted soul, yeah.
make crafted soul. Got it. Okay. I mean, there's copying, and then there's... This is basically a Dark Souls infight. Like, I remember this kind of thing being, like... Oh, open area, you fight a king. I think it's Dark Souls 1 I'm thinking about.
Yeah, that
Maybe
was
two.
the big difference between the big difference being that this fight is a lot less of a joke. Thank you for walking up to get shot in the face. Oh yeah, you haven't done that yet. That's the timing on that. Okay.
The stun on that attack makes it slightly ridiculous.
Basically, yes. I could basically turn off most of her attacks if I really want to. Ah! Take damage from something. There we go.
Unfortunately, I think she darts around too much for Fireball to be terribly effective.
Yeah, basically. Ah.
Also, the ability to just, like, slap her with the back of your hand and go, no, is very powerful.
It is.
Diddy dum diddy do.
like I didn't see that coming. I'm right here. There we go.
Thought you wanted the body. I thought you wanted the body. Come on. Is it just a one boss fight, or are we in for a two form?
This is a one boss fight. We have another stage.
責めはしない。
Got it.
あなたもあの実験の被害者だろ。
It's a shorter stage, though.
Alright, so there is a question I have about this whole setting.
Uh-huh.
Like, are we post-apocalypse here? Did everyone wipe each other out
寂し
due
かっ
to
ただろ。
excessive amounts of assholishness towards each other?
It's unclear, but as far as I can tell, I think there's still civilization. At the very least, the church still exists. This entire story takes place basically in the castle and Nobetta's spirit realm, so it's not the largest of,
大丈夫。私の一部になるんだ。そして、私の力になってほしい。
And we have Thunder, level 3.
Alright.
私は
Apparently she
こ
is the
こ
clone
で
of the Thunder Book.
そして、
And now, the castle ruin setting, but we turned the lights off.
Oh. Yay.
Well, it's Star, you can still see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Eee. Yep.
So if the Night Kingdom got wiped out, the Beast Tribes have basically been wiped out.
Well, the Night Kingdom was one of
The,
multiple kingdoms, so...
yes. Yeah, I guess there are still people kicking about.
Yeah. It got
When
wiped
all
out by
you
other
fight is-
kingdoms, so...
Yeah, when all you fight is spooky ghosts and soul doll remnants. Gives the game a very kind of like lonely feeling.
Yeah.
Which again, nothing spectacularly new, we are just copying from Dark Souls again. But at least with Dark Souls you were aware that other things were going on.
Yep. And similar, Dark Souls 1 wasn't... And 2, for that matter, or wasn't post-apocalyptic per se. It was just post the fall of the kingdom. And then a different kingdom.
Yeah.
Actually... Yep, I sure to get hit by something. Ah, you're up there. Oh, this certainly isn't ominous.
Look, the red light is perfectly safe.
There you are.
Oh no, super spooky ghosts.
Final bag expansion.
Woo!
Right. My own fire is dangerous.
Fire indeed hot.
Unlimited dashes. 0% chance of something not ambushing me on the floor. Max Arcane.
Max Arcane. Okay, are we gonna get an even more ridiculous thing than the stun that works on every boss?
Yeah, we get 3 of them per full charge down, so too.
Christ almighty.
The stun more or less works on Vanessa. The next boss we're not actually going to be spamming Arcane. Ah, that was weird.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised.
Scroll compensated from the heretics depicts bestium with special ability to transform between beast and human forms. Such ridiculous thing can only take place in a heretic's fantasy.
Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Okay, so there's a number of things that this could mean. The one my brain immediately goes to is that all this time when we've been hearing about the Beastian tribes, that the beasts can go between human and man, so that some of the people in the church, at least, are just Beastians pretending to be humans and running the church.
Oh yeah, so the site I discovered here, you can break the shields of Arcane, apparently.
Oh, nice.
I also discovered that I'm bad at looking at things. Or rather, looking out for her window attack.
Pray to the land of the ice and snow. I got a million of these. Variations come to mind all too easily. Dayman, Fighter of the Nightman.
You dead? You dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually has important lore in it. On the beast. Mostly because it mentions the Beast Witch. As did this, actually. Church convinced people that the Beast Witch spread a plague to harm humanity. They claimed that those who succumbed to the plague became the witch's slaves after the death in order to coax them into receiving their treatment. And I believe this said it. Church established structures such as castles to protect human settlements from invaders. The Beast Witch uses her servants to raid these castles at night, though while guarded, the servants always find a way in.
Wait. Are we the Beast Witch?
Probably.
Okay, so... Alright, there's a lot more vagaries flying around. I feel slightly better about this.
Yeah. That's the part that I'm not 100% sure on one way or the other, because
Yeah,
it's left a little more on the vague side. But
yeah, they're doing a lot of vagaries, so what I think... Okay, there's a couple different ways this could go, depending on all the lore we found. So, the church gets big, the church needs a scapegoat. They choose to oppress the Beastian people, and as part of that, they fuck around with the Beast Witch. The Beast Witch knows how to switch between beast and human, which I'm assuming means Beastian to human. But could mean actual animal.
yes.
And the Beast Witch then goes on the offensive, i.e. us, and goes and wrecks up a bunch of the church's shit. And I'm assuming at some point in there, the church got back at us and tried to take us over. Because the whole theme here, and the thing that was going on with the Night King, is that someone's trying to take control of our body. And the throne was a metaphor for taking control of us.
Alright, Caven.
I don't know, there's a lot of vagaries here. The only concrete thing I think they're giving us is that we are the Beast Witch. And that, due to church shenanigans, we have been rendered unconscious, and things are trying to take control of our body.
Yes. We'll get into that a little later, actually, because there's one more piece of... The final boss informs on this a lot, too.
Okay. I was gonna say, there's not a lot of getting to it left.
Yeah. That was super late. There we go. Oh yeah, to explain this area, there's basically 3 teleporters, each which go to a small mini-segment that resembles the earlier levels of the game. This is the cave area. And in each of these sections, there is a semi-hidden treasure chest.
Ah. How's it hidden? Oh, they'll never look down.
The old Max Fire.
What does Max Fire give us?
Even better staff attack. It now, in addition to doing good amounts of melee damage, it applies a dot. That dot's not actually going to matter as much. So.
Oh, obvious trap.
Yeah. So they're immune to everything but melee. Once they actually start moving around, but they move very slow.
Unfortunately, they're also immune to the dot.
Yes.
I love, we get the thing that gives us a dot, and the immediate enemy they have to test out on is immune to the dot.
Alright, Caven. That's what we get hit by. Oh, thank God one was dead.
Now two of them are dead.
Okay. I can get out of here. The exit's locked until you kill them. That's why I didn't just say screw this and leave. Actually, I forgot they dropped an item. Alright. That is the other thing about these sections. They have 2 souls attached to them. Which, again, they're just lore items, but they're actually on the last page.
Right.
But yes, one there and one up here. Soul without form, clinging to the world of living, will eventually perish. Also are made from soul essence. It is the origin of all living things and can be found in the soul of every being. Okay, so, living polynomials essence, they say witches naturally resonate with soul essence, and this is what allows them to cast magic. Yes, I have channel fire. Okay.
Like, that much we've already picked up. I mean, at the risk of sounding, stating the obvious.
Yeah.
We do know we're playing as a witch. The name of the game.
Yes.
It's Little Witch No Better. So, if the 11th hour twist is we're not the witch, that's a hell of a twist they're gonna have to pull off. I guess you just could go over there. For the hell of it.
Yep. Okay, I think it is down below. Where is? There it is. Yeah, there it is. Ice level 4.
Nice. Or ice level 4. Okay.
Yeah.
What does ice level 4 do for us?
That. Missiles will attack enemies without needing to lock on.
Aha, there you go.
This kind of sort of works. Alright, fair.
Victory! Wham!
There's that one. I'm pretty sure you're not here. Yep, not. Ah, there you are. Okay, so killing those two turns the wall on the floor off. Okay. There it is. Let's see. All forms are destined to perish. Even the Church's creations cannot escape this fate. Crafted souls use ancient magic to extract soul essence to turn it into pure energy, but the vessel, unfortunately, dies in the process. Powered Soul Shard. The dolls created by the Church continue to emit the power of a crafted soul even after they are destroyed. Crafted souls infused with soul essence are equipped with the ability to learn and perform simple commands. Oh yeah, I probably didn't mention this, but...
Oh, there's voiceovers for all that?
Yeah. It's all in Japanese, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alternate theory? So alternate theory, the Church... I mean, no theory of mine does not start with the Church is doing evil shit and oppressing the Beast Tribes. That's just kind of their thing. We know that. They really want to get in and oppress the Beast Tribes. So they create a crafted soul and disguise it as a witch. But she gains sentience after infiltrating the Beastian society. And eventually starts going back after the Church. Because we know that the Beast Witch fought the Church, or at least according to the propaganda, which we know admittedly is written from the perspective of the Church. The Church or someone sympathetic to the Church.
Yeah.
So, according to that very skewed perspective, the Beast Witch hunted down and murdered a bunch of people, probably in direct retaliation for what the Church did to the Beastians. And so then the church went after the Beast Witch to try and stop the creation that they had made.
Right, Boulder. Forgot about that.
They used rock on you. It's the one element you don't have.
Yep. Okay, now I turned it off somehow. I'm not sure how that worked either. Let's see, in level 3, increases the area of Thunderstrike. In level 4, I can no longer kill myself with Thunderstrike. Oh, I need more mana. This is the gimmick of this one. It will dodge basically almost every type of attack. Except Thunder, because it can't dodge fast enough. Damn it. Ah!
There's a fairly large marketing push for this game, actually. More than I
Really?
thought there would be. Yeah, I mean, you got merchandise, you got figures.
Huh.
I mean, just as of November of last month, a Little Witch Nobeta figure is up on Pop-Up Parade. Whatever that site is. And cat. You can also get the cat. There's a comic. There is, in fact, a spin-off novel where probably most of the questions we are asking about the story take place.
That might be interesting.
It looks like it is the early days of the second boss. The one who was obsessed with her ribbon.
Oh, okay, of Tanya.
Yeah. Jesus, people.
Yeah. This one was not the most well thought out one. Thankfully, this is the only version of this enemy in the game.
Oh, I'm not talking about the sword woman that you're fighting there. One of the pieces of merchandise is an acrylic picture stand. Like a 2D stand-up thing that you can get. It's about the size of a figure. Of Nobeta doing the Jacko pose. In an incredibly skimpy swimsuit.
Ah, so in the swimsuit.
Yeah.
There's a reason I went with a bear costume. several reasons I went with the bear costume, but
Yeah, I saw the other ones as you were scrolling by them. I was like, okay, yeah, we are like 40% anime now.
now mind you, her base costume isn't bad either. It's just
No, her base costume is not terrible, no.
yeah.
And to be fair, most of the... I immediately had to stop that sentence. I'm sorry. I misled you people. I'm sorry, I scrolled down and immediately I had to stop because there's the Daikamura. Okay, I immediately know what kind of developers these guys are now. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm gonna stop looking at that. Let's see, what other non-weird things are on this website? There is a 3-issue comic series. Little Witch Nobeta, Wanderer in the Dream. It looks like it's just a retelling of the game, though.
Ah.
The defeat of the 3 bosses. Oh.
Yep.
やっとここまで戻ってきたか。私の精神世界の本当の玉座が。
The true throne.
Finally, I can sit.
この泉の中に封印の玉座と精神の玉座、その2つの玉座についたとき、私は封印を破り完全なる自分を取り戻す。
Alright. These two. Fine soul shard. Rock creation by the church in which the souls of prisoners, slaves, and heretics alike rattle together in a single body. Created with condensed soul essence, it provides great power to its owner. Knight's soul shard. Many heroes' bodies eventually gave way to the burden of battle. The dolls were far more resilient, but it didn't take long for the church to make the troubling discovery that refined soul essence could produce consciousness.
Yeah, I'm taking that as more evidence that that Nobeta is a crafted soul that the church created and tried to infiltrate using beast magic, using the polymorph magic that we saw.
So, yeah. Covering worn by the church witch. A skilled witch is an impressive force in the battlefield. So, your guesses are kind of correct and kind of incorrect.
Yeah, I kind of figured that there's enough vagaries here that I can make an educated guess at most.
Yeah. So, Nobeta herself is not a crafted soul as far as I can figure. However, there's one little hitch, which we will get to right now. Because in order to create crafted souls, I believe the church actually had to use a witch. And there's only one. Or no, wait, no, they could create crafted souls without the witch, but they wanted the witch's power.
Right, they wanted a crafted soul that could also do magic like a witch.
Yes, and we know they can inject crafted souls into humans, because that's actually one of the items from earlier.
Yeah.
And thus meet Nonoda.
ここは私玉座にたどり着いたの？あれ？私がそこに、なんで私が2人もいるの？ いや、私はあなたではない。あなたも私ではない。あなたは封印された私の代わりに作られたクラフトソウル。そして私はずっと玉座に封印されていた、もともとこの体に存在する魂だ。あなたもうすうす気づいていただろう。そしてここに戻り、真相を突き止めようとしたのだろう。じゃあやっぱりねえ、私はどうなるの？体を取り戻せたのは良かったけど、この玉座、この体には、ここにいられる魂は一つだけなんだよね。ごめんなさい。体を乗っ取るつもりはないの。でもやっと今まで知らなかった自分の気持ちに気づけて、頑張ってここまで来られたのに、やっと本当のことが分かったのに。まだ叶えてない願いがあるの。そしてみんなの願いもまだたくさんあるの。私やっぱりこのまま消えるのは嫌だ。
No, the castle models!
That's fine, we need a stage. Yes, for this entire boss fight, we're going to use fire.
Okay. Seems to do good damage, at least.
Crap. Ice form!
Huh, I did not catch that. Partially because I don't really pay attention to HoloLive at all.
Oh, these are HoloLive voice actors?
Yes, these are HoloLive voice actors.
Yes.
With the exception of Nobeta?
Yes.
Like, okay. I'm gonna say something a little harsh, but I think it's justified. There is a lot of marketing push behind this game for what feels like either a failed Kickstarter or, like, a passion project indie game that somebody made in.
Yeah. I can see that.
I respect what they did. I respect that they got the combat right. This doesn't feel like a game that warrants this much heavy-hitting star power and marketing.
And it's definitely not a big studio behind it, so there's that too.
No.
Also, yes, this is a two-phase boss fight, and it actually is a two-phase boss fight.
Ah.
So if we die, we do start over.
Oh no, sword.
Yes, now she's channeling 3 of the previous bosses.
Yep. Speaking of those bosses, we did learn more about them just from the character page on the website that I don't think came through in the game. It's been a while since we've touched some of the earlier bosses.
Yeah, it has been.
So Tanya was actually the daughter of the former hero, before the former hero ran afoul of the church, got accused of being a heretic. So her family was raided, her house was burnt down. During the escape from her house, she got wounded, and she wrapped the wound with that ribbon that she's so fond of. The church said that her family was banished, but in reality they were all taken to be used for the soul experiments. The one what summons the bear, Monica.
Yeah.
There's no real surprises there. She was a demi-human who was enamored with human society and all like the trinkets and stuff and all the things that came out of it. But she got too close to human society, and the church caught her and basically used her as a slave, selling her over and over again for a while. And then finally the church bought her back to use as soul essence material.
Speaking of bear.
Yes, now it is Baird.
Not off the cliff, thank you.
That was, yeah, I was gonna say, that was, good reflexes.
Crap.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no.
There we go.
There we go.
I'll use 3 healing items. Lost Maiden's Crafted Soul Shard.
That bear costume is going to be soaked.
Fine, it's
It's
waterproof.
It's going to be so musty.
So yes, to recap, most of the game we've actually been playing as Nonoda. In
Yeah.
Novetta's body.
Yep, I kind of figured that.
Hence why she has different movement in the spirit realm. Her melee combo and the dash are actually
Right.
different.
Touch the paw pads. We will become one. Get in the fancy chair. Do the Leon pose. Do the Leon pose. No Leon pose.
No.
You had one chance, game. Technically, you had 2 chances, technically.
In fairness, the last time she was too busy being molested by Vanessa, so...
That's true. Speaking of Vanessa, not too much surprising about her either. Demi-humans killed her parents at a very young age, so she devoted herself to the church. The moment the church got Night Souls, which were much more powerful than even their hero units, they cast her aside. I contemplate my bare hands.
Scene was definitely built with a different model in mind.
Yes, it was.
今までありがとう。もうここにはいないが、あなたの願いはまた私と共に旅することだったな。私が新たな生を与えよう。目覚めよ。死は新たなる生なり。
Yay! Slightly more than half of everyone's wishes came true. We made a Catgirl!
Yep, Catgirl form. Technically, she did that earlier. Or the previous owner of the cat did that earlier, as I think that's Nonoda in that cat. Or at least that's the idea, I think.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. That is the game.
Yep. Like I said, okay, learning all this stuff from the website completely recontextualizes this game, and I don't know if it's for the better. I respect this game. The combat system in this game is good. The overall gameplay, fine. It looked like it was a Kickstarter project that got more ambitious. I remembered it as a Kickstarter project that got too ambitious and had to scale back. Although that may be a false memory that has implanted itself into me. But then, learning that they've got media out there, that they've got multiple different comic series, that they are selling an HDMI capture device with Nobeta on it for $121.
That's ambitious. And
that is
weird.
Incredibly ambitious.
Yeah.
And I only barely know of this game. And I'm sure that not a lot of people have actually seen it before. I'm checking their Steam page right now. It's got 8,000 very positive reviews on there, which is not bad. That's more than a lot of games get. Even good games usually only get a few hundred.
Yeah. Also Wall of Art, but that's another matter entirely.
Well, yeah, Wall of Art, but
yeah.
It just...
Yeah, so basically, the gameplay, boss fights, those are fairly solid. As you've kind of pointed out, the other parts are much more budget. The art assets are definitely on the lower end.
We could only do two things really high quality: combat and the art assets for the characters themselves, the 3D models. And they did those very well.
Yeah.
and everything else is baffling.
Yes. As far as like world building and storytelling is concerned, I would say it's about on par with Souls games, but that's not actually quite true. This world building is not great because it's pretty generic, quite frankly. We
Right.
went over that earlier.
Golly gee willikers. Moving on.
The storytelling is about on par, but that's more because Souls games are never 100% really about storytelling so much as lore of the capital lore. Which again is more in the world building sense. And again, that kind of suffers partially because of the art thing. Nonetheless, it's a fun game to play, so.
Yeah, like Little Witch Nabeta currently goes for $24.99 on Steam.
Yeah.
And I think that is a good price for what we played here. It's a fairly meaty game. We got through 5 sessions of a few hours a pop.
I think 4, but also note that I've played it before, so I've actually played through the whole game twice effectively.
Yeah.
Which is not saying I do very often, but it's also a short-ish game. So, yeah, there's a decent amount of playtime in there.
Yeah, like I'll say it, I would like to see another Little Witch Nabeta game. I think they could absolutely do another one. And I'd be interested to see like them expand the team a little, get a little more level design, get a little more actual story in there. It's very clear they've got this lore that they can fall back on, given all the extraneous stuff. But yeah, I'm glad I experienced it, but I'm left with more questions than I started. And I don't think those questions will ever be answered.
Yeah, so to go over one thing, and I think it was kind of implied, also when I went over the hat itself that we had earlier. This is my other playthrough, because I don't feel like loading through all the cutscenes. But as we said, there's a church witch. And if we go over here, maiden stands confused before the crossroad. Once the enemy of the church, a compliant personality was imparted into this crafted soul, suppressing her will and turning her into the church witch.
So she was the beast witch and she got turned into the church witch. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. That makes a lot of things fall into place.
Yeah. So basically, they captured the beast witch, put her soul in the chair, and then put a crafted soul into her body that was compliant. But after enough time, Nobeta was able to communicate with that crafted soul and had it seek the throne. Because, as implied, crafted souls, even strong ones, only eventually develop a personality. Over time, hence why she, during the course of the game, kind of starts to develop her own will and such.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's about everything we can say on this game. Yeah, as I said, it's $25, and it'll probably eventually be on sale, like, as is at retail price. It's good.
Yeah, it'll probably go on sale for like half that during your average Steam sale.
Which means you could buy that and Fey Tactics.
Yeah. Although, Fey Tactics, talk about an indie darling there. Fey Tactics was impressive on all counts.
Yes.
For an indie game. This one it's impressive for an indie game.
Yeah. Yeah, Fey Tactics is also like $10, which is... if you like strategy RPGs, this is easily worth your money.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all we have for you today, obviously, because, we beat the game. So with that said, join us on Sunday for more Super Robot Wars V. We're within like 2 or 3 sessions of finishing that up, I think.
I think a little more than that, like 4 or something.
Yeah, depends. I forget exactly where we are. Yeah, we still have the DLC stuff too. But yeah. Join us again on Monday for more Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Soul Link, Nuzlocke. I don't think they. I think they haven't failed yet, right?
They haven't failed yet. I think the game is trying to reach out of the digital realm and kill one of the participants, though.
Ah. Yeah, as it does.
Yep.
What's silly is, yeah, because they randomized Pokemon. Yeah, they just randomized Pokemon.
They just randomized Pokemon. They did not randomize any of the other stuff for their sanity.
Yes. And join us on Tuesdays for... I'm sorry, I forget the title of what you guys are playing.
We are continuing our playthrough of Fuga, Melodies of Steel.
Yes.
Otherwise known as Orphan Beam.
And join us back here on Thursday for what I'll be playing next. Which will more than likely be Daemon Ex Machina. Unless it decides to not work at all. Basically. But
yeah, we'll do some testing during the week to make sure it works. But assuming it does, Daemon Ex Machina. Is that game co-op?
That's a good question, actually. We should check that.
Because I also have Daemon Ex Machina, and I would not mind playing co-op with you if it is co-op.
Yeah, that would be great, actually. If it is co-op, we'll have to figure that out.
Yes.
Right.
All right. So testing and possibly a Thursday plan. You know how it goes here at Sound Goblin Gaming.
Yep. In any case, till next time. I'm Vincent.
I've been the Krampus.
And remember, everyone, don't make crafted
Is
souls. Go ahead.
Is your soul really yours? The answer may surprise you.
All right, goodbye.
Also, don't look up the merch for this game. They were restrained in the game. They weren't restrained in the merch.
They were restrained in the game partially by me putting her in a bear suit, but as opposed to the other costumes. Do understand this is a game made by the Japanese, and the Japanese are perverts.
No, it's not. It's a game made in Taiwan.
Oh, it's made by...
Yeah, the developer's
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
That's not any better. Right.
Alright, sorry, I hijacked the ending.
That's fine. In any case,
right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Have a good